Come back to your breath. Start to wiggle your toes and feet. You can rotate your wrists and ankles one way and back the other way. You can bring the bottom of your feet together and your hands and rub them together to help ground yourself. You can rub the bottom of your feet together too. Wake those meridian points up. There you go. You can hug your right knee in and fold it over the left for a twist. And back to center and switch sides. And back to center, both knees in. Rock side to side, massage your back a little. And forward and backwards. When you're ready, back up to seated for our meditation. So our meditation is for prosperity. And as Kundalini yogis, we believe that we should have prosperity and be blessed and have everything that the world can give us with blessings. So the mantra we use is Har Hare Hari, Wahe Guru. So Har is the seed of creation. Hare is like the fertilizer. Hari is when it comes to fruition. And then Wahe Guru either means wow or ecstasy, and it brings us to a oneness. So it just brings this fertile ground for us to be prosperous. So our hands will start like this on the sides, Gyan Mudra. So it'll go Har, Hare, hands down, fingers straight, Hari, Wahe Guru, Har Hare Hari, Wahe Guru. So just close your eyes, time this. Couple big breaths. And if you need to get the rhythm down, you can keep your eyes open for a little bit. So let's begin. Har Hare Hari, Wahe Guru. 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 Har Har Hare Hari, Waheguru. 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 A few breaths on your own. Let's rub our hands together, wake up the meridian points, bring them to heart center for our closing. Full inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sat Nam. Sat Nam, everyone. We made it.